Hey guys, my group members have been talking about interpersonal conflict, and it can be quite troublesome. This semester, I've been taking a mediation course that's COM 3410, and over that time, we've been studying a great book called Crucial Conversations Tools for Talking When the Stakes Are High. Now, this may remind you of being in church, but I'm going to do a little object lesson right here. So, bring over the camera. Let's see how it is. Okay, right here we have our pool of shared meaning. Everything is clear and visible, and you can pick different options. Each one of these picks resembles a person and what they bring to the table. And while the pool of shared meaning is clear, it's entirely possible to just visibly see what's around and to pick the best solutions. But when safety gets compromised in the pool of shared meaning through agitated behavior or other things, it soon becomes quite impossible to make the right choice out of the pool of shared meaning. So, what that means, I guess, is safety is key. Safety in a pool of conversation is the first thing. Without safety and the ability to openly communicate, you may have a very emotionally exhausting time. There are some strategies that are presented in this book that I like quite a bit. One of them is the idea of starting with the heart. And that's the idea of thinking about what you really want out of every interaction and even potential confrontations. You think the entire thing through and see what the best result for you could be. And when you can stay firm to your purpose and allow that goal to direct you through your confrontations, you'll find yourself being less reactive and less susceptible to confrontation and getting distracted and drained through battling. It's very important. The single most helpful conversation skill that comes out of this book is using contrasting statements. You can guarantee people's safety by using contrasting statements. Say you have somebody who's been crashing at your house for way too long, and you want them to start contributing. So when you approach them, this could turn into a volatile situation quickly, but you can preserve the pool of shared meaning by simply making a contrasting statement like, hey, I do not want to kick you out of the house right now, but I do feel like you could start pulling a little bit more weight around here. If a person in the moment where you opened the conversation thought that you were having the I'm going to kick you out of the house talk, they could become emotionally reactive and start to retaliate and cause harm and damage and distance before it's even necessary, before it's even really on the table. And so it's good to think about those things and to preserve openness and safety in potential confrontations. I've learned a lot from this book. I've learned that it's safe to sometimes approach confrontations, and having security in my capacity to handle confrontations, I've become a less offensive person. And I'm happy for that. Using some of these conversation skills that I've learned from this book, I've been able to make great progress with even my family recently. And yeah, so check it out. Hit up COM 3410 if you think that that's something that you could use in your life. It really works for almost any area. And thank you for your time.